We are live right now. Are we live? I think we're live. Let's check it out. We are live and I'm on live and on live on the YouTube. Yes, live, live. Check me out. I'm live on the YouTube's live. I cannot sing, but I'm still stuck with this lyrics in my head. Do 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 do. When I love you. I have an Oscar in my. Okay, let's go. Welcome everybody. We started a little bit earlier, 3 minutes to compensate for last time in which we had some delay. Haha, usually I'm a little bit later, but today I'm perfectly ahead of schedule. I like it. As you can see, there's somebody watching, but so as you might see in the future if you watch this later, my name is Bobernicus. No, my name is Bobernicus, and my real name is Bob. And it's called Bobernicus, my YouTube channel, in which I make techno music. At least that's what I'm trying. And today I'm going to I'm going to explore the options of using my Electribe. It's a hardware synthesizer Groovebox device. I'm going to use it in FL Studio to control some FL Studio sounds and to create a live set. Like last 2 days ago, I had this live stream in which I had this cool workflows in FL Studio of making a live set, putting it together, and today we're going to continue on that live set. And we're going to find a way to connect this Electribe as a MIDI controller, because I do not really like this one very much. It's useful in some ways, but it still lacks a lot of things I want to use. Apart from that, I have everything set that has to be set. Ready to get that. Okay, let's check on the phone here to know for sure that live. Always do a double check. Are we live on YouTube? Yes, we are. We are live. I think we're live on YouTube. Are we live on YouTube? Yes. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Okay, we are live. That's good. Okay, is this the first viewer, first watcher, or is it just me checking my own stream? I don't know. Anyway, if you're watching this, welcome. I had this introduction, but it's already over, so you can scroll back if you want the introduction. We're gonna dive into this musical journey right now. Let's go. Let's figure this out. So last time I stopped with some cool new parts. Welcome new watcher, viewer peoples. I'm going to let you hear where I left off last time, but I did add some cool sounds even after the stream, so it's a little bit updated. I also connected my Electribe to control it. So let's hear what we got now. We have first we have, let me extend the mic a little bit. We have the kicks, but I had a cool system. I'll show you soon. So this is just a kick and a percussion. So that'll be cool, pretty cool in my opinion. As you can see, I assigned the filter on the chaos pad on my Electribe, which is pretty cool. I can just, as you can see on the right top corner of my screen, I have a fruity filter assigned on my kicks. And as you can see, when I go to the right side of the pad, it increases the cutoff frequency, and the low pass goes up and down. And then I can also control the resonance here, and some other things like the band pass with this knob. But also something very cool I did was I already did some connections, made some links in FL Studio with the MIDI output of the Electribe. So what I did was I actually use the first pad for the kicks. And what I did was I assigned the pen knob, and when it's on the right side, as you can see here, I have these 4 kicks, 4 variations. And when it's on the right side, the top both, on the left side, both on the top, the first and the second kick will be active. And then I can press this button to, can check it here. Whoop. This button, I can assign it so it switches which one of those 2 is enabled. So now I can have actually four kicks on one pad. So I can use this kick. Let me let you hear it. So this is the first kick. Also the distortion is on this knob. You can lower it. Also lower the volume a little bit. This is the first kick. Now without this button on, it will switch, as you can see here. Those 2 swapped. So now I have the other kick. They are very similar, so I don't really hear much difference, but it's a subtle difference. Also the roll off at the end is different. But yeah, and then I can switch to the other side. It's gonna fade over to the second, the third and the fourth kick, and then I can also switch between those 2. So this kick is like more like a separate bass. The bass is more separately. So like this rumble. And then I can turn it off. This is very long one. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, the distortion high is pretty cool. Whoop. I like these kicks. So now I also added the percussion. It's the same one as last week. I'm going to go through all the sounds. So I have the percussion. Wait, let me just enable them live for you. Let me put this back here. Let's extend it so we have all the sounds here. Let's see. So now the percussion is on. This percussion. Let me put the kick a little bit lower so we can hear all the rest of the parts. We have this 303-ish preset on Citrus. Can't hear it for some reason. The mixer is all the way down. Also have a filter on this one, but I used to have it assigned to some knobs, but I removed them because we're gonna do that again today. Okay, that's some cool acid kind of sound, some bleep bloop. I have this one. And then combine this one usually with this one. Little accent. Okay, that's cool. Okay, now we can add this. It's still off. This is actually from a song from Lost Frequencies, Reality. I downloaded the MIDI file and I used some parts of the melodic element. It's actually funny, but I like it. We have this one. Why is it off? It's probably in the mixer turned off. 11 is. These are very cool new sounds I got. Last week, like 2 days ago, Monday, we ended with these notes. But back then it was still on the acid transistor bass. And now I replace it with a plugin that I own, that I don't have to reset it up all the way again, because I don't own transistor bass, so I can't use it on long-term projects. So I switched it to cool citrus. So I have that one. Goes nicely together with this one. Okay, gets a little bit annoying after a while, so this one's also cool. Oh. We have this part. Okay, so that's what we have for now. Let me see how my am I the only one watching, or is this, because this is still open, or is there someone watching? It's okay. Let's continue. This was a cool beginning. I want to discover some nice workflow which I can use my Electribe as a MIDI controller, but I struggle upon some kind of issues that prevent me from finding a nice, efficient way to do a real long live set on it. Because the thing is, the problem like, oh, the problem I'm encountering is kind of like I want to have a lot of elements, like all these things. I want to be able to control them all in my live set and enable them one by one. But I only have 16 parts, of course, and usually when you jam in an Electribe, you go to the next pattern and you can have other sounds on those parts. But the problem is I can't scroll or find a different way to go to other parts and assign the paths on new parts. So I have to find a way to do it like a little bit. Think about outside the box techniques, and let's dive into it together. Let's first think about it. What if I was thinking about having some kind of a way to use these 16 paths for each sound, one for each sound, and then when I press, for example, one button, when I go, for example, do another step in between, and then they go through the next 16 sounds. But wait, I had an idea before I started, but I forgot a little bit. Or wait, I also found a way to combine buttons. For example, what if I do it like the first? No, I could if I can use the shift button. I can, for example, use the shift button for another sound. Shift and then press pad, and then it. What else is possible? We can also assign it. Or maybe I can split it up in different patterns on FL Studio, but then I don't know. Wait. Maybe I should do that. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's just assign these parts first on this on these elements we have. So we have we want to let me make this a little lower. We want where is my what everything is turned off. Okay, so let's assign the wait what. So okay, so now everything is turned on. It's also not good. We want this one like this. Okay. So we have the kick. We want the kick on the first pad. So how do we do this? The problem is with the kicks, we already have them assigned to something enabled. So maybe we should use the mixer track as an extra step in between, and we can enable or disable the mixer track with the pad. Okay, so what if we use link this first channel with the kicks, link to controller, and then I want this one. So now it's turning on when I press it, when I trigger it, but I already have the entire sequence in my Electribe filled up with the press recorded, and then I can mute it so it's all the way filled. So now I'm going to go on and off. But maybe I should do a little bit of smoothing. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted I opened all the effects. I want to smooth the transition. So there's an option for the thing. There's smoothing. I can turn it up, and now when I press it, it goes off a little bit softer. So it's not like bam, cut off immediately. This is nice. We can use this. Also, so that's the first one. Now I can, on the second part, I want my percussion, but I want a couple of them together. So I want link to controller. This one, which one did I do? Yes, the 909. And this one I want also linked. So I have to, okay, like this. So now both these two are turning on and off together. Now this one has to be linked to the same, like, and this one, I want this entire part to be triggered all together. Yes. And then the last one. So all the red ones are now together. Okay, that's nice. And now we can do some other percussion. I also have these ones. I can put these two on maybe on the same pad. Yes, let's keep them on the same to have extra pads left in the end. So this one is the snare, and then this one is the in between hi-hat. Let's put this on as well. Okay, nice. Let's go! Bring some monsters so we get hyperactivity. Bobernicus rapping on the flow. He doesn't know what to do, so he just spits some random words like a coup. I love you. Let's spitting bars. Okay, let's continue. Then should we do these readings? Let's decide some kind of a workflow. Let's keep the more background atmospheric sounds together, like these orange ones are more like on the background. And then we have, let's do this first. So we want this one, link to controller, the orange one. Let's use these 4 pads, like pad 5 to 8 trigger. This one is now this atmospheric. Now use next one. We want this one, the chip. Then we want the angel flute and the GMS melody. Okay, we have these 4 different atmospheric sounds. Then you can see if this works. I still have to assign the volume knobs. Okay, so that's working. Okay, cool. Let's continue a little bit. Let's move on very quickly. You're welcome. It's a free burp for your entertainment purposes. Only use with caution. Let me drink something. Where's my food? Usually there's always food on the stream, remember? From back in the beginning of the days of the Bobernicus streams. Where is my monster? But can't find it. Leave it so well. We're already in half an hour almost. What the fuck? I try to spread the drinking of the monster a lot, because otherwise I get these sugar high spikes, and then when it goes down I get really tired again. It's very unhealthy. Don't drink too much energy drinks, people. Peoples of the energy. Make your energy like making music, like me. And drink a little bit of energy drink maybe once in a while. But don't do it too much, otherwise your belly will explode. Oh my god, no. Okay, we want now I have to have a zakdoek, eh? It's always something always something going wrong. Where is my zakdoek? I don't have zakdoeks anymore. Zakdoek. I have a zakdoek to wipe my nose. Look at this. Ugh, disgusting. Why do it, Bobernicus? Why do it? Don't show the people. It's very top secret. Secret snotter. Whoop. Okay. It's Bobernicus time. Oh, new watcher. Welcome. You missed very exciting part of me wiping my nose with a zakdoek like a tissue and throwing it against the curtain. But welcome anyway. We're going to continue. We just assigned some cool sounds to these pads on my Electribe. Let me show you what we got. Oh, he's gone. What's happening? Oh, I forgot. Okay. Hey. Okay, so let's add some other sounds. What happened? Ah, get it. Okay, whatever. Let me get things going, moving on the stream. Let me continue avec the stream. Let's go, Marix, let's go. People of the Bobernicus live stream, let's go, let's fucking go. Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the police. Okay, never mind. What was it? Psycho 2, which is also a citrus. What a surprise! I always use citrus, but whatever. You want this sound? It's this one. Let me hear it. Cool. Tooter. Okay, let's add this one to together with the second blue one, like these two. Link them here, like up this part. So yes, and then link this one as well. Link up. So now these two go together. Then we have these two. Link to controller. Wait, I have another idea. Let's not move. Let's put them underneath the fitting orange ones. So assign those 4 orange sounds here, like here, and now I want the ones that fit together nicely underneath, so I can turn them off like this. That would be nice. So let's change these ones. Let's change this to this one. So now this one, yes. Let's change this one also to the same pad. So those two get triggered together. Okay. Now we can find a way with the buttons to turn them on individually, because it's not, because we can have full custom control over the MIDI controls in FL Studio, which is very cool. It's the downside is, of course, that you have to link them all together manually, so it's a lot of work. But the upside is that you can link anything and systematically in a way you want for their own workflow, which is pretty cool. I like that. Let's continue. We want the second part. These two parts, we want to link them to this part. So we have GMS and then the distortion one. Link to these. Then these get together, and then link to controller. The cool Inferno gets triggered by this pad, those 3. Okay, then we have the last 2 like this, and then link to controller like this. Okay, so now we can, if I'm right, we can do it. Okay, we can enable, for example, this atmospheric, or this atmospheric element. Okay, that's a cool way to jam. It is very doable, I think. This way you can control save on my computer as well. So now let's we can assign some more options, or we can already start making new sounds. But let's think about assign. What if so I still have a lot of options left. I still have all these buttons. It's silly that I can't see the Electribe because of my head. Let's do it like this more. Have to go. Let's move the camera a little bit more forward. like this, and like this. That's good, better. So now we can really see the Electribe no matter how, no matter what. That's better, a lot better. Okay, let's let me think. Bobernicus, think. Thinky, winky. ASMR, thinky, winky, stinky, flinky with the pinky on the linky. Okay, let me stink with a drink on my pink while I think about a ring on my finger. Yes. Okay, let's go. Where was I? Thinking. Okay, so we have all these buttons left. We can assign to different features, like different elements or different actions. We have for each part, we have the volume, the attack, the decay, the edit, and then the filter knobs and this edit. We can use all these buttons we can use to assign to different custom controls, which is pretty cool. And then for each part they are separately, so we can really go by each sound and customize all the controls. So let me first I was thinking about assigning the volume first to all the knobs, which is kind of a boring repetitive task, but it has to happen, so let's go through it pretty fast. We have the volume of the first part, it's already done. The second part has a lot of volumes. Maybe I should do it like this with a insert 4, then I can control them all together. It's a bit easier. Link this one, link controller to which one? This is okay. So now this one gets controlled together. And see, okay, that's useful. Then we go to the next one, and then we can those also have two. Now I have to find a way. How do I make sure that I can control? Maybe use the pen button just like with the kicks. Maybe I should. That's a good idea. I can, because each pad has multiple sounds. What if I use the pen to go like in the middle of the pen when it's centered? Yeah, I have both sounds enabled. And when I go to the right, only one gets active, and when I left is the other one. That would be cool, right? And then I can use the level button for the volume, of course. Let's do that. So let's how do I do that? Wait, I need the volume to be yes, the volume has to be yes, this volume, and then link the controller from the snare. Actually has to go up when I pan to the right side. No, when it's in the middle, it has to be up all the way. Right there. No. We can change this input, which is kind of a mathematical way to interpret it in first half. No, what I want is first half input. So now when it's up, when it's in the middle, the volume is already entirely up. And when it's down, left, it's all the way down. And then, no, that's not what I want. Yes, it is what I want. Because I want it to be down. And when it's in the middle, they have to be both on. And then when the right, it has to be, okay, like this. Perfect. So now you can see here, I don't know if you know where to look. This little, it might be a little bit small if you're watching on a phone, but you can see, you should be able to wait. Now it goes down because the pen is on the left, and then in the middle it's already on. Let's do it the same way with the hi-hat, but let's keep last half. So now this should wait. This should turn on and then no, that's not what I want. I want actually what I want is I want it to be wait. How do I do this? So it has to go up. No. It has to start all the way up. So it has to be like the same as the first half input. But then no, it has to start here and then it has to go down. So -2 and then start with 1. This 1 plus. Am I right or am I doing it wrong? Let's find out. Yes. No. No. Input. Wait. It is 1 plus. It has to be flat first, so it has to only start going down while it is already at halfway there. So so confusing. Wait. Value 0 has to be 1. Value 1.5 has to be 1 as well. How do I do that? Don't know if it's possible. This, so input -1. Ah, okay, you can just offset it so it gets like outside of the square. Okay, so I have this. Wait. Input first, like, yeah. Oh. Up and down is also possible. But damn. Smooth, okay, and then last half, no. And then -1 minus input mal times 2, and then this one plus 1 plus 1. Yes. Ah, luckily I'm good at math. I found it. Am I right? Did I do it right? So now when it's yes, in the middle they are both on. When I go right, only the snare is on. When I go left, only the hi-hat is on. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I want. So now I can turn these on. Why I'm not turning this one? Ah, that's kind of annoying. Okay, whatever. But now the problem is that they're now on a full sound. So maybe I should lower the volume in here. In the generator itself. Same with the snare. I need to lower the volume somewhere else, but not everywhere but there. Wait. Okay. Okay, like this. That's cool. I don't know if this is an ideal workflow, because now I always have to have this selected in order to turn it off, and then when I want to do multiple things together, I can just really press it really fast. But let's do it like this for now. Right. Control save. Okay, let's do the same with the next part. We have now we have the red percussion. These two we already have. On this part we don't have anything yet, so we still have we have 5 parts left to assign to new sounds before we have to move to the next pattern. There's still a lot of options. Yes, let's do the same with. Let's make some new music. This assigning of MIDI controls is pretty boring, right? Let's do this at the end of the stream, or maybe I'll do it later on myself. But this is not very exciting. Let's make some new parts, and then I can assign them later with the controller and link them together. And then by next time we are live, I can show you how the jamming workflow, if it's worth it, if it's a good way, and then we can test it out. But it's pretty boring, the assigning MIDI controls. So let's get some creative things going on here. Whoop whoop. That's what I do. I scoop. I scream like a flu. Whoop whoop. It's my new trigger vocal. Whoop whoop is a sound of I do with my poop poop. I whoop your ass. I scoop with jazz music like I am from Nebraska. That's not true. I'm from neighborhood Antwerp. Let's go. Delicious. Okay. Shut the fuck up, Bobernicus. Hold your smoel dicht en maak qua muziek, jong. Godverdomme klein kind, jongen. Godverdomse klootzak. Yes. Was a smooth drop. Okay, that was some cool jam. Peter Better Jelly Jam. Whoop whoop, I shaved my beard. I have a mustache and I'm weird. Weird Bobernicus on the mic. My name is Bobernicus. Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck in this streaming producer room. It's one hell of a day. Let's continue. Am I still live? I don't have any like confirmation on my screen that it keeps working. I need some backup screen. Yes, I am still live. It's working. Are there people watching? Ooh, exciting. There is one watcher all the time. But maybe it's just me at this moment. Let's hope. Okay, there's quite a delay actually. It's like a half a minute of delay on latency on the stream. It's pretty much more than I expected. But it's always, I think it's always like that. That's Hoi Bob, little bonus squad. I don't know who that is, but thank you for joining, watching, and commenting. My hoi, ahoy there. Do you speak Dutch? Because of the hoi, you're maybe someone I know, or maybe a friend of a friend of another friend of some friends of me. Anyway, welcome to the stream. I should continue because I'm talking too much. I don't want to talk. I want to make music. I just had some nice, marquee. Marquee. Yes. The. I know what you mean. Yeah. I've been there. I know you're from there. That's cool. Nice. Okay. Don't tell me who you are. I need to keep it mysterious. Let's just keep like this. Maybe. Oh, I guess. Maybe later when I see you in real life, I'll be like, are you the one who was watching my live stream? And you will be like, no, who the fuck are you? Why are you talking about me with me on the streets? Get the fuck, boy. No, that's not fun. Okay. We have this cool kick. Some other kick on the other side. Even another kick. Some filtering going on. Thanks. I like this part as well. I'm working on a live stream on FL Studio. It looks like I'm playing it with my Electribe with the hardware, but it's actually the sound comes from my laptop, and I'm just using this as a controller over MIDI connection. And I was just gonna make some new sounds. I have a lot of like some cool sounds already on these pads assigned, so they're all listed here. I have I'm not gonna go again. Not going to again. Going to let them hear you all because I just did some time ago. But we're gonna add some new parts. So let's. We still have 4 pads on the Electribe in which we can add some sounds in this pattern, and then I'm gonna continue over to the next pattern and make some even more variations on the kicks and all the parts we have. So let's just try to make some acid. The problem is with some acid, I really want some acid in my set, but I don't have an acid plugin like VST, some acid digital. Well, I do have the TBO3 here, which I should use, but the problem is I can't connect it over to my laptop because I have my audio interface used on my computer to stream. Little burp in between. So I have to find a way to use acid later, but let's for now use Some other synthesizers. Uh, yes, let's just try to experiment with. Let's do another one, because usually I open Cypress, which is the like a music synthesizer I like in FL Studio, but I want to use something else to get something little bit of a change. Let's use GMS, also pretty straightforward, like pretty overrealistic, like pretty easy to use, relatively easy to use compared to some other complex synthesizers. This is pretty doable in my opinion. Let's use this one. Let's already add it to mix of track 18, which is the next empty one. Let's already link this input to this pad, so we can already toggle it with this pad, so I don't have to do this later. Let me just put the kick a little bit quiet on the background, and then we can work on top of the kick. What do we add? What is it now? The standard preset. What is it? It's a little bit aggressive. Okay, I want it to be some long sweeping sound. Let's first dive in some presets so we can start leads. Yes, I want a lead, something like melodic, cool. I want it to be very unique. Let's first dive into the presets to see what fits the vibe. Epic Trance MC. Let's just scroll through them. How do we do this? The arrows? No, we can't use the arrows. Let's put it a little bit lower so you can see me. How do I do this with my one hand? The Electribe is in my way. This is not practical. Come on. Okay, let's do it like this. It's like this, and then I can. I should. The problem is always I need to find a way to do it faster. Wait, maybe I already put in some notes. Like a lower one, this like C5, and then we loop this part so we can already beat, and then we can already hear. Now we can just scroll through the presets. Wow, this is actually cool. Now it's just a repetitive same note, but if we do something interesting with this, like a little bit, it's kind of a kick vibe, but it's like a soft, a very airy, breathable kick. Like, yes, I have SoundCloud, of course. You can check it out on my links in my description on YouTube, and it's kind of pretty straightforward. It's just the same name as I use for all my techno content. It's Bobernicus. Normally, if you Google Bobernicus, there's like literally nobody on the entire earth that uses this name. So it's very unique. So you can find only projects that I made. But I have a lot of shitty tracks on SoundCloud and everywhere else because I only started 1 year ago. And yeah, I still have to learning a lot in the last months. But there's also a lot of shitty tracks. But some are already pretty cool. Yeah, I think you can check it out. It's nice. Thanks for asking. It's just Bobernicus, so don't be afraid to give the listen. It's also on Spotify, by the way. So let's go to the next one. No. Let's just use this. But I want to hear what it sounds like if it's longer. So it's actually kind of a short pluck kind of sound. Let me create some kind of chopping sounds. Oh, like this. Okay, this, and then what if you make some chords? Like, I don't know anything about music chords, but let's just do some random multiple notes. Ooh, that's more interesting than just one. I don't do that this enough. Ah, let's switch between those two. That's nice. So this one. Oh, so this one, place it here, and then do this higher. And then we have. That's kind of weird, but let's do this again here, the same, and then another one, like. But there's also kind of a phasing on the GMS. So let's turn the phasing off so it's kind of more predictable, so we can really hear the real tones. But where is the phasing? The filter. There's a lot of LFOs. The GMS is based on all these LFOs that you can enable on different things. So crash. Wait. The phaser is not on. This one is a phaser, but it's turned off. So what is creating this? I want it to be simpler. Let's wait. Let's turn this one off so we can hear if it's. Wait. And then we crash. The crash makes it interesting. Whoa. I don't want it to change that much. Whoa. Maybe I can assign this to some buttons. And the other one has a filter. I should assign the filter to the filter here. Link to controller. That's cool. Okay. Oh no, I did to the wrong one. Wait, let me. I did it to one of the kick. Let's do it again. Link to this controller. Okay, that's cool. But let me put the volume of the kicks a little bit on again so we can. Maybe they need to be not in between the kicks, but like more like together with the kicks. Maybe they won't be able to hear them like very well. I don't know. Or maybe we need some more like faster, double the speed, like this, and then we. I don't know. Yeah, it's more interesting. This we can work out. Let's do it like this. And then and then we do. Let me does this make sense or should it be differently like this? D, C, and G. No. I don't know enough. I don't have much musical theory to make sense of it, so. Now it's different, isn't it? Did I change it? No. Wait, let me do it. Let me solo it. Solo 18. Let me what if we do in between this, like more like a reverse, and this goes like there's this like one way other way, like shaking effect, but maybe I should add this in another part. Let me find out a way. Let me make do it with citrus because that's what I'm used to. So citrus, I want a kind of a hi-hat, but in reverse. Let me find out a way. Like this, but then we want lower or this. Make less noise. And then this and even high, lower. No. Oh, that's high. Why is it so high still? Let's do this. Turn this up. Still very high because of the noise. Yeah, like this. It's all only the noise that we're hearing. Let's do this very crazy. Now let's do this louder. That's already loud. Do it louder. Can we make it louder like this? Does this make it louder? I thought it was going to get louder. Okay, whatever. Now we need to use the envelope to invert it, like going up. So the volume envelope needs to be like starting. It needs to be on the tempo, so we can see one beat. Wait, let's zoom out. Usually, okay, whatever. This to be going up. I don't know if this is the first beat or this. There are no numbers on the scale, so it's kind of confusing. Let's find out. Don't hear anything. Maybe because the other ones are, yeah. Okay, like this, yes. This has to be very short. This has to be cut off like this. And just the other way around. Yeah, this is cool. I'm gonna use this as well. Same way. Going up instead of down. This. Up. It has to be even faster, I think. Need less noise, so you can really take. Let's go crazy with the oscillators. That's cool. Maybe a little bit more. Like this. Yeah, like this. Okay, let's do it a little high. It's too high. Okay. Let's do this. Let's find out if it fits in between. Wait. 19. Yes, we want it on the next channel. Then we want to open the piano roll. And we want we have the ghost notes, but we can only want the ghost notes of GMS3, so we can really put them in between those notes, so it's pretty nice and clear. So we want this to be like this. Let's find out if it sounds too cool or not. Huh? Wait, beat. Don't hear anything. Is it turned off here? Ah. It's too quiet. I can barely hear it. And it's not fast enough. It's not going like. It has to be really short, so it goes in between the other parts. So it's like one big chaotic abstract sound. Still way too long. Like this has to be really short. Like this. I don't know how long should it be. Let's find out. Yeah, like this. Now it's. Let's do it like the same notes. then do the same notes as the one but after. And like this. Could it be cool? Would it be cool? And then this one has to be this. No. Yes, like this, and then this one actually has to be this one. Or maybe we don't have to follow the same. To make it more interesting, we can do this one here, and then all the way around, just to chop it up. This, yes, and then this one here. Whoa, that's kind of buggy. I think it's a little bit too heavy for my laptop. I have a lot of like clicks and ticking sounds that interrupt the real clearness of my mix. So maybe it's a little bit too chaotic like this. Yeah, I can't use this. It's too much detail. Let's just remove these ones. Let's just not use it for now. Let's just tweak this one so it just becomes interesting. I have this one is doable. Let's copy this. Not together like this. Oh, wait. Why can I not do it on the same line? Wait. Cell? Has it been? Oh, no. I want them to be like. What the okay. No. Still not right. Why? This is not. Okay, Danny. Okay, now we do it like this. Okay. Okay. Then want some variation here. So one ta 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 ta. And I'm not good in chord progressions. Let's find out what if we go higher. Like this, but then switch this up like this. Let's see how this sounds. That's actually good. It's not a very genius magician, but it's something we can work with. Some kind of a trance progression. Now this one's maybe a little bit weird that it sticks out. I think I go like this. But it's hard to hear what the real notes are because of the GMS is so many changing elements. Let's replace now. I want to keep this one, but I just want to hear it better. It doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go. Or maybe we can do it like this and then copy it and put it an octave higher. No, not a full part, like just what? No, just this bar. It's only one bar, so we can actually pick this bar. Come on, like this. We can copy it, Control B, and then we can do it one octave higher. Control B, one lower, Control B, and then even lower. Let's find out. Is this cool or not? No, can't play like. Oh, that's not good. It has to be, the difference has to be more subtle. Now it's like way too high suddenly, and then it's like too low. Maybe the range is too big. Yeah, let's do it like this maybe, but still, maybe want these ones to be just a little bit more quiet, so they don't jump out too much. Alt, lower the volume. No. Now it gets a little bit too repetitive. It's going to get annoying after a while. Let's use these ones. Let's remove some of them at the end, like do like this. Half of them. And maybe here. Wait. Also remove. No. This one. So we get some more variation. I don't like. Wait. Straight. Let's keep this full. Let's remove. So we have some room at the end. Let's remove some room here in the middle. Yeah, we want to actually, let's switch. No, okay. Let's leave this one. Yes, let's try this. Yeah, let's just leave it like this for now. Let's add some effects on it. So we have channel 18, mixer track 18. We want, what do we want on this? We want something we can make it more like, I want it to be some like a shaking effect, but I want it to be more, let's add some delay or reverb. Let's add a reverb. Where's the reverb? And then let's see how this sounds already. Maybe only the reverb. It could be a technique as well. Okay, and let's then add some distortion on it. Would it be cool? I know. Oh, no, too much. Wait, how much? It's not really making it cool or anything. Just make it louder, but it's not worth it. Not worth the energy of my laptop. Let's add some. Let's add a fruity filter like on the kick. This is the same one as this one. Let's see how that reacts to it. It's not really much. It's not really that interesting in my opinion. No, we want. Let's just hear how it sounds now together with some other elements. Let's just add the kick. My channel kick. Okay, with this isolate. So at a certain moment, it gets like really weird timing. I think it's because of these gaps. Wait, let me hear. It just sounds weird when you're not expecting it. Let's just remove. Let's maybe if I just make these two longer. I don't know if you can really hear anything at the end because of the decays. Maybe too short to really hear the difference. But let's. Sometimes it feels like there's a delay on this track. Yes, I think it's because of the reverb that we're hearing the reverb. Like let's see. But it's only like the first time that I hear it that it sounds like it's offbeat. I don't know if you can hear it too, but for me it sounds like I'm not feeling the beat anymore. Yes, maybe I am. Just the first part like this. Maybe it's because I'm not expecting it. I don't know. Can you do the same effect? I think it's just the first note that doesn't really fit. How it? No, maybe I have to do the first note like this. I don't know. Let's do this door like this. No, like this one the same. And then let's make this the first one always really loud, so it's like bum, 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 bum. This also louder, this one. And we want this also louder. And we want this one also loud. Let's hear this. No. But the sound doesn't really fit the melody. Let's scroll through the presets again to find something more fitting. Chiptune. This is. That's really blip bloop. That's cool. This really fits it. It fits nicely together, I think. Did I sign it? I think it's gone again. Wait, I had this one program. Wait, filter. Yes. Wait. Of course it's not doing anything anymore. We want some way to have it to get some variation with the filter knob of my Electribe. So I have an Electribe here for the new watchers, new here. I'm controlling my FL Studio with my Electribe as a MIDI controller, and I want this part to have like a filter on the GMS, so we can use this to get some variation during the track while we jam. But what should I assign? Should I assign like wait, this one echo? No, we want what does this do? These elements doesn't do much difference, I think. Let's find like amount with modulation amount. No, there's no modulation, so it shouldn't do anything. Middle. Let's see some of all these things too. They almost do nothing. Don't seem. This is turned off. Okay. Wait. Let me find one parameter to just. It has to be something simple like. Pen, no, reset to pen. Where's the reset button? Okay, I just do this manually. Frequency slide. I can slide it. Maybe I can. What if I assign this the frequency slide or the decay? I can even link the decay to the decay here, so it's kind of straightforward, just like I'm using my Electribe. That's nice. I can do the same for the attack. The attack, let's use the attack. Let's I don't know, this key is so nice. Better. Some jamming, some experimental jamming. Let's and it needs to be a little bit louder first of all. The GMS3, let's turn this a little bit up. Let's also use this to assign it to the same path like this. Oh, I can turn it on and off. Okay, GMS. Save this. Let's see what we get. We can. I should still find something to create some variation inside of this. Like we have the decay and the attack assigned. We also have this filter knob. Let's use this one to attach the tripod. Let's assign some maybe I can. Is there some resonance kind of filter thingy? Frequency slide. I want to know how interesting would it be if I have this on the pitch. Maybe that makes sense, right? Oh no, let's assign this one to the touchpad. So when I that's cool. What if I do assign the wait, the frequency of this melodic and assign it to the touchpad, so when I go left, when I introduce the low pass on the kick, it goes like the distortion of the kick, and then together the sounds goes. No, it's the wrong axis. Wait, I have to put it 1 and 2. I think it is. Yes, like this. But it has to be the other way around. I want this sound to get louder when I go when the kick gets like more like I want the sound of the synth to get more high, like higher in pitch, when the kick goes lower, so it like really stands out like this. See, it's a subtle difference, but I think it's worth it. And what if I do some other parameters the same way? What if I make it like louder when I wait? But how do I take control of this? I want it to be a little bit louder as well as something more prominent, like more. I want it to be more like amazing, more audible when I lower the key. So I want it to stand out a little bit more. Maybe I should add some distortion or something. Like meow meow. So that really gets screeching. Let's do a blood overdrive. Put this really high to see. That's annoying. Nah, that doesn't really make it. That just makes it louder, but I want it to be more like, some more like acid kind. Wait, how do I do this? Let's we have don't know much about this VST, like decay, attack, sustain. What if I have the release? Let's put it up to see if this sounds differently. Yes, it is a difference. It's not really nice. It's too weird. Too unpredictable also. Let's put it a little bit more quiet for sure. But why is this so silly suddenly? It's too silly. It's again too silly. It's always too silly, my music. I want to be more serious. Maybe it's weird, like the frequency shift assigned to the pad is too unpredictable. Let's do another. Pads and textures. Special effects versus synthetic kick. Wow, that's nice. Helicopter sound. Huh? Yes, let's do this one. It's nice. But it's like an LFO that cuts it off too much, so it's echo. Where's the one? It's probably in the filters. No, I can't really understand what's going on here. It's a little bit. I used to understand a little bit about GMS, but it's kind of confusing to me now. I have to find out where's the element, the LFO that determines the volume going too low. Like you have pen, this shouldn't be, I'm not like pen. Let's echo, yes, let's use amplitude, but that's not animated, so we want to find out LFO beat, where is it? No, this is not, what would it be? Or is it the echo? Let's find out. So now it's gone because it's some parameter is cutting it off too much. Wait, let me solo it. It's just getting too low of a pitch. But where do I control this parameter? Wait, I don't know. LFO, copter. Wait, I can't read it. Also too far away. Don't understand this feedback. It's probably somewhere in here. Otherwise, don't see it. Cut off. It's not LFO. Wait, I'm out. Let's turn the LFO down. Still doing it. Wait, it does make a difference. This. Don't really hate it. I don't understand. That should be not that complicated. Let's see if we invert this one. Does it? No, this is not what does it. Yes, it this, but if you put it all the way down, you still have. It's so unpredictable, so hard to hear what it does all the time. So now it goes lower. It's probably the echo, or is it what is changing? If only I can understand how this guy made this preset. Let's put it back on the. Okay. We have to. It shouldn't be this hard. Like how am I not being able to figure this out? Just have to find a way to disable the phaser kind of effect. Why? This I don't understand. This is so frustrating. I just want simple things, but it's like trick with the what's the face. I don't see where there's nothing indicating any one sync to mount 0. Let's just press on random buttons. If this is all the way up, doesn't do anything. Just like all the buttons don't do shit. Mix. Oscillator 2, turn off. Noise. Noise is all the way up, so we're only using the noise. How do we level e.g. amplitude is just amplitude, okay. We have echo, pen shouldn't be on. Echo, half a beat, 1 second amount. But it's not this one, because if it would be this one, it would be going faster, because we have this one on half a beat and it's going pretty slow. So we have to find out which one is the one going really slow. They're all going. I don't understand. Can't find the one which is controlling the LFO, which is controlling this change in sound. LFO flat modulation. Where's the modulation settings? Modulation here. Can I scale this up? It's so small window. Especially on video, you guys won't be able to see it probably. Wait. Have to figure this out. Filter. There's a cutoff. Is it a cutoff? But there's no. How can I see this? How can I see what is affected? Unisono. What is this? 0% unisono. 1%. Oh, they all do nothing. Like all doing nothing. It's because I'm only using the noise probably. That it's not affecting. This is the sound, but I'm only using the noise of it. Noise parameter. So we want rate amount. So this is the one, because if I increase the amount, it gets like more. But then I would think if I do the rate higher, that would go faster, but I don't hear any difference. None. Filtered. So I get it. This is the destination. So the LFO goes to the frequency level filter and I cut off. Okay. So this is fine. Why is it so unpredictable? Like it doesn't do what I expect it to do. It's frustrating. Let me try to shape this sound myself. Let's just do it like default is there a default, like, yeah, default? What is the default sound? If we just introduce a noise, that's easy. Then we can lower the decay. No, that's not one. Like decay, this maybe this lower. Yeah. This is actually all that I need is just a noise. So actually it's too easy. I just should have just not selected the preset and just added some noise, because that's actually all I need. But not all I need. I want some more interesting noises, voices. And now let's add a phaser. No. And use it on bar sync, so each 1 bar, so the speed is 1 bar and then square, so it goes like this, up, 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 up. Okay, let's see how it sounds. Let's listen how it sounds together with the kick and things like that. It has to be more like a more effect sounds or something to make it more. It's too, I don't know what. Let's find out. Like this. This is what I wanted, some kind of effect like. Now we're getting somewhere. Like a dog breathing. like a dog breathing. Ooh, together with the percussion it goes nicely. This is a cool element. Okay, success. I like this. Hey, I was struggling a little bit to get the sound right, but we added some nice, some cool element to the mix. I'm proud. Yippee, yippee, proud Bobernicus. Now let's use a filtered knob to change. Wait, I will also have this. Let's cut off, link to controller. No, wait. I need to select this first, because otherwise you can link to this button. This, wait, you can see it. So we have this part on which is the synthesizer is. Let's map the cutoff to the not this one, because I want one where I can see the little indicator. So I want yeah, the edit, maybe the edit, so I can see when it's all the way up. Okay, like this. Okay, let's I also want it to be, when it's all the way down, I don't want it to go all the way down, because then it's too fiddly, too small of a range. I want all the range of my button to be just the top range of the slider here. So I want this half, something like 2 bigger increment, like this. No, does that make sense? No, it's not what I want. It's wait. Now it's now it's just the opposite way I want. Link to control. I want like this, smaller, but then I want it on the top edge. So I want 0.75 plus. So it's already starting at 3/4, and then the other part is added when we press do this. So now the range only makes the entire range of this button only does this subtle difference. So I can really just push it without having to worry about it going out of my range. That's cool. Oh, maybe I can assign it to the chaos pad instead of the. Yes, let's try that. Let's see if it works. This one. So now, yes, but the other way around. Link. So now we need to do 0.25. Yes, 25, and then minus. No, wait. Let's just start here, and then we have to go minus. So this one has to be divided by 2. Divide with the keyboard. Where's the other slash? The other way. No. Up. No. I don't know, my keyboard is like in a different language. Let's do this. Let's use my other keyboard here. Let's hope this one is right. No, it's also not the right one. Always struggling with the keyboards. Wait, up. Yes, divided by 2. Let's see if this is the right formula. No, it's not. We need to be divided by minus 2, right? Oh no, I did minus. The keyboard again. This one. Yes, let's figure this out. Yes, this is what I want. Luckily, I'm good at math, so I figured it out again. Let's see. Now when I go left. No, that's not what I needed. I did it wrong. I want it to be. I forgot. Wait. It has to go from. Maybe I was right in the beginning. 1. Yes, 1. Minus. Wait. This, yes. This is what I need. So when I go left, it goes up. So when I go like low pass the kick, then this element gets a little bit more highs. So. Okay, now I want. Wait. Nu opened 4. Let's give it a little bit more range. Yes, this, and then maybe even more 5 like this. Wait, let's do it. Except this. Yes, okay, here. And now let's use the other axis of the chaos pad to introduce some other change. So I want, usually I go from the left when I do this transfer of the kick. I go from the right top side to the left bottom side to have these two ones go lower, and I can assign. So now when I go right and left, this cutoff is changing. So let's do something with the up and down as well. So the up and down, we can make it maybe a little bit. Oh no, let's just keep it like this. It's already complicated and interesting enough. Wait. Now it's maybe a little bit louder now. Together with the percussion, it fits nicely. Okay, let's go. Save. How long are we streaming already? Almost 2 hours already. Damn, flies by when I used to be so stressful when streaming the first couple of, like the first 10 streams, like the last. Before doing it with FL Studio, I was always so stressed on my streams, and I was always like struggling to keep the time going, and it was going so slowly. I was zoning out in my mind, not being able to work decently. And since I switched to FL Studio streams instead of only hardware, like last week I was more making more music instead of like being silly, which is good. And time flies so fast again. Let me put the lights a little bit brighter. Little bit. Just so you can see this corner is a little bit dark in my opinion. Let's lower this. Touch it. Why is not why do I not see which light like this? Wait. Okay, like this. Is it better? That's very too much. Okay. Nice. Nice. I like it. I should also have like some find a way to get like more like twice. Maybe I can copy this one, clone, and then use the same. Wait. Okay, I want this button, sorry. Damn, sorry. Link to controller, and I want the same. No, wait. I want this volume button to link to the same chaos pad. So when I go left, it introduces this extra layer which I have more like more elements. It goes like, so it goes a little bit more wild. So when I go like, okay, we'll see. We will see what I mean soon. Link to controller, and I want to change it so it's inverted. So when I go left, it goes up. Can I this perfect. And then I want this one to be a little bit lower, and I want some extra some extra notes in this thing. So I want to copy the previous one we already have and then paste it. And then we want these to be, let's keep it a little more simple because otherwise it's gonna be too much power from my computer. Let's just do one bar, but let's shift it so they're in between, and let's do one higher, even one higher than the higher before. I don't hate it. Okay, this one. Oh, that's cool. But maybe it's a little bit too chaotic like this. Let's make this one even shorter. So it's like very quickly like this. Let's hit it. Don't hit anything. Maybe it's too short now. Because the volume is all the way down. Wait. Huh? Yes, let's sustain all the way down. Let's also put it on 20. Why does it decay still way too long? Yes, like this. Really short. Really short tick. Too long. That's what I want. Perfect. Okay, and now we go like this to the left and then introduces this extra ticks. Let's hear how it sounds. Wait. It's not really, it's too much. Let's use this, have the same, but then let's just do it only on the end because I'm probably only going to do this on the end of a bar. So let's remove the first half to start already, and then maybe make this even very short so that like really chopped up like this, and maybe do it with a little offbeat or just like this. Let's go like it's maybe a little bit too chaotic, but maybe she should be like still on beat. No, it's like too much weight. How do I do this? Do we figure this out? Maybe half of them, like this. And then let's remove these two, but let's keep them. But let's just lower, Control Shift up, and then lower the envelope here so we can keep them and just hear how it sounds. It's too chaotic in my opinion. But now, of course, I have to keep in mind I have to do this. Wait. Control C and then copy this, paste them here. No, that's not good. I need to do it like this so it keeps. Yes, like this. Control up, Control B, Control down, Control B, up, like this. Of course, at the end, this is where I would usually introduce this, so we have to make it fit together with this. Let's make this all the same volume again. Let's see how this sounds. Let's do these ones already quiet. Like this. See. It's too chaotic. At the end it doesn't really fit well. Let's do this Just like this. It's fine. Let's see if this is nicer. Yeah, that's not. Okay, let's. Actually, these ones are not really necessary. So remove all of these. Let's keep them all the way at the end. So when this is all the way up, we don't hear it. Ah, we do hear them. What? Ah, this is how it was. And then it gets like a little bit more of a punch. We go like. Maybe this has to be a different sound, so it's more interesting. We'll see. Maybe just there's a preset like anger. Let's get really aggressive. I didn't hear them. Did you hear them? Wait. It was wooka, but it's not enough. Doesn't sound very basic. Is it? Have to wait all the time. Maybe like this, yes. But it's too short to hear like this. We need. Let's keep this one, but let's link the little bit longer because this is way too short to hear them. Maybe do like this, yes. Yeah, that's cool, but now it's like too long. Or maybe not necessarily too long. Maybe this needs to be a little bit more quiet, and maybe we need to make it more dynamic by doing this a little bit more quiet, and then this one as well a little bit more quiet. And then the last one maybe a little longer, extended to just go all the way to the end. Like this. Okay. So now I'm up and then don't like it. Maybe just fill it up like this. But they're not. Yes, okay, that's good. Let's do them also a lot more quiet. Okay. Yeah, and then I can do it halfway. When we're halfway this block, I can introduce it with the chaos part like. Okay, let me test it out together with the kick. Let's add a reverb also in this. No. Let's set up. No. That would be cool. Okay, let's 19 of this on 20, track 20. Let's swap them. So this should be 20 and this 19. So that order. Let's add a reverb. Very long one. Size. This. Not too much decay because it's more crispy. Let's cut out. Okay. Wait, doesn't make sense? Maybe didn't really hear much. Wait, but it's hard to time. Don't really hear reverb very much. Can you wait? Let me solo on 19. I have to wait all the way till the end. So this is on. Why do I not? It's like almost nothing. Size is really high. Wait, let me hear. That's not too much reverb for to be all the way up, is it? No, wrong button. Yeah, that's what I want. Like, a bit too much maybe. Wait, no, it's really too much. It's fine, wait. Wait till it's all the way here. Maybe we should be doing reverb like a delay. Wait. Okay, let's also do a delay. Delay and then do it. Wait, let's hear this, but it's not here. It's way too much. Load it and do it before the reverb and then level, cut off, do some random things. Yeah. Maybe a little bit too much still. A little bit too long. This. Still way too loud. But it's probably because it's only singled out because of the mastering at the end. It's little detail. We spent maybe a little bit too much at the time on this little detail, but maybe it will pay out, be worth it when I play some live set in the very big future of my career. No. Some tissues. Want some tissues? Go get them. Ha! Ha! In your face. What? Oh, that was cool. What? My alarm. Get the thing. Bobernicus. Wow, 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 wow. Oh. That was a cool jam. Cool little play session. Bam, 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 bam. Kick, 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 kick. I want to have the kick. Ah! Hipper. Bam, 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 bam. Punch in your face. Yes, some nice vocal ad-libs. Rapping, popping on the beat. Ha, ha. Haha! I'm getting into it. Getting more fluent with the transitions. I like it. Okay. Did I say okay again? Yes, I said it. But it's all okay. It's all okay because we did a nice. Wait, was that the doorbell? I hope not. It's 10 o'clock. Never mind. Let's act like I'm at home. Okay. Just making sure it's not too loud because I thought it was maybe my speakers were on but they're off. So it's not for a complaint for noise. Okay. Right. Let's save this one. Let's also save the FL Studio again. How long are we busy? We are, it's 10 o'clock, so we're already 2 hours. Let's wrap it up for now. We have had a good time. Thank you very much for watching and listening, guys. Everyone who watched, we had a couple of 20 viewers spread over the evening, which is another well number. I like it very much. Merci beaucoup et au revoir, baguette croissant. No, should I wrap it up? Yeah. Bye.